So, this is day 2 of my vlog, and this is my first time using the camera on the computer. So, if I'm looking like everywhere, I'm sorry. My friend told me to talk louder, so that's my plan to do. And so today I'm feeling not so sad. Like I said, I have my good days and bad days, up, down days kind of thing. And I feel like today it's not raining and it's actually sunny, and I feel like that also makes a big difference sometimes with my moods. The weather affects my moods a lot. So I basically feel better today, and I'm feeling hopeful that things, will get better and that it'll be okay, and that I don't have to worry so much about the future. Just take every day as it comes, so that I don't have to stress it and just basically live. Don't worry about the future so much and just live. I'm a planner, so it's hard not to do that, but that's what I'm gonna try to do. And so today I felt good because my students said they missed me. I was gone for a couple of days because I had training, and then my daughters got sick, and then I got sick. So I was out for like 3 days, and then we had fall break. So they genuinely missed me, they said. And it's corny, but it really makes you feel better when you know that people miss you and they care about you. And I feel like the school that I'm working at is really good for me because I came back and I had like 3 or 4 letters from the students saying how I was a favorite teacher, they miss me, that they love me, and I thought that was so sweet. And those are the things that help uplift you and the things that you need on days where you feel bad. And you realize that you're loved and that you're making an impact on people's lives, and that's important to me. And so I want to continue to leave that legacy of caring about others and worrying about seeing how I can make their day better and make their lives happier instead of worrying about mine so much. And I think that that's going to be my goal. I've given myself about 6 months to kind of get through. I'm not saying that it's going to take 6 months to get through, but I've given myself like 6 months to be to myself on my own. Try not to date and become serious with anybody. My dad said I should take a year. It's not happening, Dad. Sorry. But and then plan is just basically to focus on myself and my kids. I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. And I feel like the healing process I think that's a good time frame, because then I can reevaluate. It'll be March something by then, and you can always reevaluate where you are, how things going. Are you happier? Are you good? You think you can do it. So it's a halfway point. And then, by this time next year, we can always see how much has changed. And so I like having goals. I like having points in my life where I can look forward to, and like dates I can say, okay, by this date I'd like to be this, by this date I'd like to be, here. So I'm going to focus on my workout and losing more weight. I've lost about 20 pounds so far, so that's good. From Ella weight is what I call it, baby weight. And so yeah, so I guess for me, my inspirational thing would probably be, let me look at my Bible verse. Oh, I love this verse. Okay. So it's 1 Peter. Oh my gosh, I'm killing myself back here. 1 Peter 1, 8 through 9. Though you have not seen him, you love him. And even though you do not see him now, you believe in him and are filled with an inexpressible and glorious joy, for you are receiving the end result of your faith, the salvation of your souls. And so basically, what that means to me is that believing in God is one of those things where you don't see him, you can't see him, but you know he's there. And believing in him requires a whole lot of faith. I feel like not believing is easy to do, but believing is hard to do, because it requires you to put away all logic and go more into feeling. And sometimes feelings can be deceiving, but in other ways you can just look around you and see how things happen around you, how you wonder, how do we exist, why is the sky look blue? Like, how did that even happen? How did we get here? How come we're not floating off into the universe? How are we just still just sitting here? There's just so many different things. And so, but again, believing in him and having faith is still important to me, because it's going to help me have faith that I'll be able to get through this time, and that I will be able to move forward, even though I don't know what the future holds. So it's just like, again, that's faith. Like, I have to believe that it'll get better, and it is getting better, and so I'm glad that I have this opportunity to just document my experience and my feelings, and hopefully it'll be intriguing and interesting to me to look back at one day and just say, oh, look how far I've come, and look how I changed, and I want to be able to have learned something. So I'm just going to leave that here, and hopefully I'll have some epiphany at some point too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. And